the traditional tactic, the traditional tactics, the traditional covert tactic, the traditional covert tactics, the traditional overt tactic, the traditional overt tactics, the traditional indirect tactic, the traditional indirect tactics, the traditional direct tactic, the traditional direct tactics, the traditional slow-paced tactic, the traditional slow-paced tactics, the traditional fast-paced tactic, the traditional fast-paced tactics, the traditional soft tactic, the traditional soft tactics, the traditional firm tactic, the traditional firm tactics, the traditional hard tactic, the traditional hard tactics, the traditional beginning tactic, the traditional beginning tactics, the traditional middling tactic, the traditional middling tactics, the traditional ending tactic, the traditional ending tactics, the traditional basic tactic, the traditional basic tactics, the traditional intermediate tactic, the traditional intermediate tactics, the traditional advanced tactic, the traditional advanced tactics, the traditional private tactic, the traditional private tactics, the traditional public tactic, the traditional public tactics, the traditional silent tactic, the traditional silent tactics, the traditional written tactic, the traditional written tactics, the traditional photo tactic, the traditional photo tactics, the traditional audio tactic, the traditional audio tactics, the traditional video tactic, the traditional video tactics, the traditional past tactic, the traditional past tactics, the traditional present tactic, the traditional present tactics, the traditional future tactic, the traditional future tactics,